In this video, nobody knows how these tires work, not even Michelin, says Valentino Rossi. Also, MotoGP is much more physical now. We lack horsepower and also have a secret problem, says Fabio Quartararo. Vinales' contract talks for 2022 are at a standstill. Morbidelli set to miss Silverstone and Aragon as well. Razali is in no hurry to decide 2022 lineup for Petronas SRT. And jumping right in, my name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. Valentino Rossi's last race win was back in 2017, and in all of 2019 and 2020 combined, he managed to get on the podium only thrice. So far, this year has been even worse as the doctor sits in P19 in the championship with an average of less than 2 points per race. The common theme throughout has been the lack of grip and feeling from the tire. After the Dutch GP, Vale spoke about the lack of consistency in the way tires work from one day to the next. He said, "They don't know which tire will work either. You always ask a lot of questions about the tires, and it seems like we don't want to answer them or that we are stupid. But the truth is that for us too, it is always a total surprise." Taramasso expected no one to use the hard on the rear, but in FP4 with that tire, I had a pace that was 6/10 faster than the medium. That means 20 seconds in the race, a lifetime. But this was valid for that day, and nobody knew what would happen in the race the next day. In Barcelona on Saturday in FP4, I was 7th with a 1 minute 40.3, and the next day with the same tire and same conditions, my pace was 1 minute 41.2, and I also crashed. That is how things are. The cards are always shuffled and there is no consistency. In his 26th year in the sport, Valentino has not only seen but also lived through the evolution of bikes and riding styles. The latest addition to the aero package of the modern MotoGP bikes are winglets and the wings. Speaking on how the new aero solutions have affected the riding style, Rossi said, "The style has changed a lot in recent years, especially with regard to position on the bike. Everyone leans out a lot with their head and shoulders when cornering. With these aerodynamic solutions, the bike becomes heavier in the change of direction and you need more strength. Without a doubt, the current MotoGP bikes are very physically demanding." Despite outright pace, Fabio Quartararo had a hard time breaking away from the pack at the Dutch GP in the starting laps of the race, and the reason was obvious. Fabio used all the Yamaha's turning ability to get past Pecco in the final chicane, but as soon as they got on the straight, Pecco used to fly past him with the twist of the throttle. Speaking about Yamaha's serious disadvantage, Fabio said, "We honestly lack horsepower. There is something else I suspect and we haven't been able to fix it so far, but I'm not going to reveal what it is here. I have talked to Yamaha about it and there is every indication that we are struggling, and not just compared to the Ducati riders. If we can get that under control, we will still be a long way from Ducati speed, but I think we can improve the top speed a bit. It's not something that can be fixed easily. It's a pretty big deal, but it's also the lack of horsepower and we have to concentrate on doing well in the qualifying, because if things don't go well, it is impossible for us to beat them." What do you think is this mysterious big deal problem which Fabio is talking about? Let's discuss in the comment section below. Everyone was expecting the announcement of Vinales moving to Aprilia right after the announcement of his split from Yamaha came out, but it has been 2 weeks since then, and in his own words, Vinales' 2022 situation is at a standstill. He said, "Right now I want to enjoy my holidays because the season so far has been quite hard. The most important thing is to compete. What frustrates me the most is that I can't give my 100%, and if I can't give it, I prefer to stay at home and enjoy life. In the end, everything goes by very quickly, and in this world we live in, 10 years fly by and you don't enjoy them. Right now, as we are working, I didn't enjoy anything on the circuits. In this second part of the season, I want to change that dynamic, enjoy and give the maximum. For me, nothing changes. I will give everything I have, and if they make me try things, I will try them, and I will give them the right information. I will be a professional as I should be." Franco Morbidelli underwent knee surgery on June 25th after a repeated injury sustained during training. The surgery comes with an 8-week rehabilitation period, meaning we were expecting to see Franco back on the bike at Silverstone. However, according to the Petronas Yamaha SRT team principal Razali, it will take until mid-September before Morbidelli can contest a race again. Razali said, "Franco is recovering well from the knee surgery, but we want him to be fully fit again before he comes back. So I don't think we will see him back on the grid before the race at Misano. Although of course, I would like him to be able to return earlier." Assuming that next year Franco will move to factory Yamaha, there will be 2 bikes and no riders finalized for 2022 at Petronas SRT. Underplaying his worries about the 2022 rider lineup, team principal Razali said, "It is an ongoing discussion between Yamaha, ourselves and our current MotoGP riders Franco and Valentino, and we are not in a rush to announce anything. We have been receiving a lot of interest from a lot of riders and even riders that are currently outside the MotoGP championship who want to join our team. We believe that we have time and are in a position where we have the luxury to choose. Everybody knows of the package that Yamaha can offer and what a young rider can potentially do as a part of our team. We have the structure and the package to offer young riders the opportunity to achieve their dreams. So with all this interest, we will take our time to evaluate every rider who we would like. There won't be any potential lineup announcement until after the next couple of races." If you made it till here, let me know by hitting that like button. It actually makes a lot of difference for a young channel like this one. And for more such content about all things MotoGP, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. Here are 2 more videos which you might enjoy. My name is Sankalp and I'll be back with another video very soon.